Hi team, Dr. Hunsaker here. I am taking this opportunity to give you a tour of the thing that makes us who we are. Well, one of the things that makes us do what we do here, not who we are. Who we are is our people and our core values. But I want to give you a tour of the thing that helps us do what we do, and that is the dental unit. Ta-da! Okay, so there's a lot of switches and hoses and all kinds of fun things on here, and I want to take you on a tour of it. So here we go. First things first. This is the foot pedal, also known as the rheostat. Okay, the rheostat is essentially the gas pedal. Okay, when you push it down, it goes. If you have a handpiece off, it goes. Okay, sweet. Now you'll notice on here there's a blue dot and not a blue dot. Some of the rooms have a red dot. Anyway, it doesn't matter what color the dot is. There's a dot, and if you switch is over to there, guess what's going to come out of here? Water. Okay, this is the water switch. So on, okay, water is on. You can see how it's pointed to the blue. Water is off. No water. Water. No water. Water. Cool. Cool. All right, now that goes on the floor where the feet are. Now up here we have, let's start up here, we have the master switch. Okay, it says master on it. This switch in the very far right, very top, is what turns the unit on and off. Every morning you come in and you turn the switch on. It will sound like this. You can't really hear it. It's very faint. You'll hear it kind of pressurize. Okay, when you turn it off, you hear it depressurize. Okay, cool. So if this switch is off, guess what won't work? The whole thing. Okay, this is the on and off switch. Needs to be on. Sweet. Now, there's 3 more switches down here that are labeled 1, 2, and 3, and they say lockouts. Okay, what a lockout does is turns this off. Okay, so handpiece is off. Okay, works. Oh, it stopped working. Now it works again. Okay. Oh, I turned that off. There we go. Okay. Off. On. Okay. So when the switch is up, it means it's locked out. It means it won't work. It is the same thing as this little toggle switch down here. Okay. So you'll notice that if this little toggle switch is pushed, guess what? It doesn't work. Same thing here. That switch is on. Doesn't work. Now, if your toggle switch is stuck, guess what? It doesn't work. Make sure that the toggle switch is open. When you put your handpiece on, it will push that toggle switch in and it won't go. And you take your handpiece off and it goes. It's magic. It's pneumatics. Magic. Same thing. Cool. Your air water syringe, you know how this works. You have air and you have water. Okay? Ideally, you do air and water. Yay! Cool, you got it. Now, for the fun part. We have 3 handpiece sections on here. Okay? One of them is the slow speed. The slow speed does not get water. No water. Water bad. Okay? Now, we're going to standardize this, and the slow speed should be on the middle one. Now, these 3 knobs, 1, 2, 3, correspond to these 3 handpieces. 1, 2, 3. They're labeled handpiece 1. That's handpiece 1. Handpiece 2. That's handpiece 2. Handpiece 3. So I'm moving my way to the right, right? So 3, 2, 1. Cool. So, number 2, guess what? You don't have to flip your water switch off because the little knob here is turned all the way to the right, okay? The top of the switch is turned all the way to the right. All the way to the right. All the way to the right. Okay? And look, no water. It's great. Life is good. Okay, now, let's look at this one. Okay, we have the switch. So it's turned all the way to the right. Okay, no water. Now, look what happens when I open this valve up. So I turn it to the left. I turn it all the way to the left. Ooh, it keeps going. There it goes. It'll keep going and going and going. Now watch. I just soaked that paper towel. Okay, now I'm going to turn it all the way back to the right. Okay, all the way back to the right. All the way. It goes quite a ways. Now, I don't have to like crank it all the way down. Just barely open. And look again. Just a little bit. Okay, that's great. That's how these work. Okay, all the way to the right, turns the water off. All the way to the left, turns the water on. You don't even have to go very far to the left, just a little bit. And guess what you get? Water. Just a little bit. Cool. Now, I want to talk about how these work with the hand pieces. So you put a hand piece on here. Okay? Hand piece 3, this is going to be standard where the hand piece, the high speed, goes. Okay, water switch is on, and if I go, grab another paper towel so you can see. Here we go. Okay, water is working. Okay, now I've got that on quite a bit. Now, if we go just a little bit closed. Okay, just a little bit. So go close it all the way. Now the water turns off. Okay, I'll take a look at my pant leg here. Now, if we open it just a little, now we get like the perfect amount of water. And if you take a minute and just dial it in just a little bit, oh, a little bit more. There it is. Just a little bit. That's the perfect amount of water to do your tooth prep, okay? You don't have to touch it. You don't have to touch it. Once you get it dialed in, and if we're consistent on putting the hand pieces where they need to be, very minimal adjustment is needed between hand pieces. Here's another one, okay? Another hand piece. Okay, same scenario. Oh, there we go. Lock that chuck down. So another hand piece here. Just a little bit. Look, the water sprays and it's perfect. Okay, so if you're consistent with these, then you don't have to adjust them. The more you adjust them, the bigger the issues will become. So just keep it consistent, dial it in, and leave it there. You don't have to keep fiddling with it. Maybe just a little bit here and there, but you don't have to continually turn it on, continually turn it off. Let's be consistent with it. So if the handpiece isn't being used, it's off, okay, all the way to the right. Please do not crank it real hard, just until it stops. That's all. Just until it stops. Don't force it. It will wear the valve out. Okay, cool. You guys know how to use the suction. This is pretty simple and straightforward, really. So that is going to conclude my handpiece usage video. Again, to review, handpiece 1, handpiece 1, handpiece 2, handpiece 2, handpiece 3, handpiece 3. High speed goes on handpiece 3. Slow speed goes on handpiece 2. Water is always off on handpiece 2. Handpiece 1 handpiece 3 is fine-tuned for the high speed. Okay, and your water goes on and off. If you don't want water on your prep, turn it off at the foot switch. Turn it back on at the foot switch when you do want water. Turn it off when you don't want water. It's as easy as that. So if you have any questions, find me. Find one of your assistants, your team leaders, doctor, whoever. But something real basic like this, I do expect that we all know how to use it. So if you don't know, it's okay. Ask questions, practice with it, go to a room, figure it out, and that's the best way to do it. So if you have any questions, let me know. If you need help, let me know. And I just want to make sure everybody knows how to use these. Thanks. Have a good day.